Hey, is that...
4K, 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 4K,
4K.
We did it! Hello, pals. I am JoeNam54. And last night, shortly before I was about to go to bed, I decided to check my channel and noticed that enough people did this to reach the big 4K. So I guess to celebrate, this should be my first 4K video. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do that! It's gonna be, not easy to do that in Adobe Premiere. I might try to do that in a different editing software, because I think Adobe Premiere, the largest you can export something as is 2000 by 1125, which isn't even 2K, so... I don't know, I'll find a way. I'll find a way. The video file's gonna be huge though. But yes, this is something that I very much like to go to bed thinking about, is that enough people enjoy my wacky videos to hit that subscribe button a grand total of 4,000 times. And I imagine, because, I mean, of course it's kind of a cliche to be like, oh, I didn't expect this to happen. I never expected this to... I expected this to happen, come on. But I did not expect it to happen this quickly. That's the thing. The numbers were steadily increasing, but I guess it was probably because of the Season 5 finale, and also my Nintendo E3 reaction is kind of exploding in views, honestly. It's been up for less than a month, and it's already at 3,000 views, which sounds like nothing to when you compare it to a lot of other YouTubers, but for a YouTuber with 4,000 subscribers, and most of those subscribers are subscribing for main series reactions, for a bonus reaction to get that many views that quickly, it's kind of an upset in the bracket, you know? But hey, I ain't complaining. Good stuff is happening. I don't know if you've noticed, but this is a new tripod that I'm using. I finally got a new one using this pile of garbage. Well, the only reason it's a pile of garbage is because I broke it. And this time around, it was completely my fault that I broke it, because it fell over and it was working until it broke. So, I mean, yeah, this is basically what I had to do. I would have to take the top of the tripod, okay, connect it on top, and then it would still teeter-totter all over the place. So I'd have to, like, jam a washer into the side of it to hope that it doesn't teeter-totter. Keep in mind that the weight of this is enough to already make it teeter-totter. I then also have to put a camera on top. This is the tripod I had to use for the Season 5 finale recordings. And that was the sound of it falling off. Oh, I'm so glad I have this new one. And I'll definitely be taking extra precautions to make sure this one doesn't share the same fate. But this one actually seems like it's a lot more durable. It's heavier, it's got better grip. Of course, it still does have the flip locks, which I much prefer over the screw locks. I hate the screw locks because they're just finicky, and I feel like they're more easy to break. And another good thing, of course, is that this has a mid-level spreader. That way I don't have to worry about accidentally spreading out the legs of the tripod independently from each other. I don't like doing that. I like them even. My ideal tripod is to have the Liebeck tripod, but that's super expensive, so, you know. But anyways, yes, 4,000 subscribers. I don't know if I've said this yet, but thank you! Thank you, this is awesome! You know, my numbers, they started to increase after the Season 5 finale, so it was probably the Season 5 finale that did it, which I'm glad that it did, because the Season 5 finale is up there, I think, in my opinion, with some of the best videos on my channel. It might even be the best. I don't know, my favorite video on the channel is probably still the Best of 2016 Mega Highlight Reel, which, by the way, JoeNam54 highlights are not dead, I just haven't had the time to do them. No series on my channel is dead. Except maybe channel updates. I don't do those anymore, I just do vlogs. Yeah, I'm not ashamed to admit that channel updates are kind of dead, but no other series is, okay? Right after this video goes up, I'm gonna put up a Super Mario Galaxy walkthrough part. And then probably some more Just Shapes and Beats, and then Uranium Nuzlocke. Now, that brings up the fact that, of course, if you remember from last year, the Uranium Nuzlocke was my 3,000 subscriber special. And that's still going on. My Nostalgic Throwdown was my 2,000 subscriber special. That's still going on. 20GD The Geopocalypse is a reboot of something that was originally a 1,500 subscriber special. That's still going on. Every series on my channel, with the exception of channel updates, is still very much alive. They're just going slower because I've had less time, that's all. I would rather spend more time making these videos and making less videos, but same quality, you know? I don't want to sacrifice quality just so I have an upload schedule. The way I see it, unless you're doing YouTube full-time, you shouldn't be obligated to have an upload schedule, and I feel like, you know, people who watch YouTube should get used to, if a YouTuber isn't doing something full-time, they shouldn't expect an upload schedule out of them. Originally, I was intending to have Jonah54 Reacts be new episodes every Monday, which is something that I kind of did like the first 3 seasons, and then it kind of fell off in the 4th and 5th seasons. I still tried doing it weekly though, and for the most part I was successful. For the most part. There were a few times where I had to upload multiple in a week to catch up, but I mean, either way, it kind of didn't work out anyway, because the Season 5 finale turned out to be late, even when I decided to stay up all night to try and edit it. Yeah. And today is basically the first day that I have fully recovered from how lacking of sleep I was from the Season 5 finale, so that should give you an idea of just how much I basically sacrificed my mental and physical health just to try and get that video up on time. And I still failed! This begs the question, why are you all subscribed to me? Better question, why do I say, oh, I'm gonna upload it on this day? Just expect stuff to be late. Honestly, at this point. But yeah. And, of course, Season 5. I highly recommend you watch the finale. Not gonna spoil it. It hasn't even been a month yet. I'm not gonna spoil what happens in the finale. You go watch it. I spent a very, very long time editing that video, and I'm not going to ruin the video right here. Go and watch it. Maybe I'll put the link in the description. We'll see if I remember. It's a toss-up. Just like it was a toss-up if it was gonna be up on time. Yes, bottom line, no series on my channel is dead. I have plans for every single series that's on my channel. In fact, I've gotten a whole bunch of videos like in advance recorded for most series. I just need to do a bit more for the Uranium Nuzlocke and I'll be ready. Now, the reason I bring this up is because, well, I have a lot of series on my channel already. And so, I don't want to start another big series until one of my other series is finished. So in other words, as soon as a series like Nostalgic Throwdown or my Uranium Nuzlocke, one of those series, if that ever ends, because those are definitely finite series, I'll reach an end to those at some point. Then I have a plan for what I was originally going to do for a 3,500 subscriber special. And that will take that place. And then once that's done, then I will do what I originally intended to do for my 4,000 subscriber special. So it's probably gonna be a while, but I don't know. I guess the concept of doing special videos for hitting subscriber milestones, at this point at the very least, is not as impactful. because I've hit the milestones that I've needed to jumpstart certain series. If you remember, Jodan54 Reacts was a subscriber milestone special series in and of itself, when I hit my lucky number for subscribers, which was 24. And I guess it turned out to be pretty lucky. So yes, 24 is indeed my lucky number. 25 is not better. Fight me, SpongeBob. And if you're wondering what I was originally planning on doing for my 4,000 subscriber special, I was originally planning on doing a reaction to my old videos. A lot of people do that, but here's the kicker. I'm not going... By react to my old videos, I don't mean going back to my first videos on my channel and reacting to those. Those are old. Especially looking back now. It's been over 4 years. Jesus. Ugh. Just thinking about that. It's been 4 years, over 4 years since my first video was put on the channel. That means I've spent 4 out of 18, 4/18ths of my life making YouTube videos. 2/9, if you will. That's 22.22% of my life. Almost a quarter of my life that I've spent doing YouTube. And that percentage is projected to grow, and grow, and grow, and grow. But no, what I originally... And what I'm going to do for the reacting to my old videos is going all the way back to the first videos I ever recorded that thankfully never made their way onto YouTube. When I first tried doing a Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga walkthrough back in January of 2012. Those videos never made their way onto YouTube for a number of reasons. 1, I wasn't too proud of them. 2, the quality was even worse than the Superstar Saga walkthrough that it even made its way onto YouTube. That. And 3, oh my god, my voice. My voice, it sounded like this, and I had just reached 12 years old. By the way, why is 12 years old the go-to insult for anybody? I mean, looking back, I wasn't proud of my maturity when I was 12 years old, but why does everyone go to, oh, you're like a 12-year-old? Like, nobody goes for, are you 11 years old? Are you 13? Are you a 10-year-old? I've seen 8-year-old use that as an insult. I've only seen 8 and 12. Why do people use age as an insult? I don't get it. You can say, like, your maturity is compared to that of an average and then say, like, an age, but why is it always gotta be 12? I don't get it. I don't know. I was kind of smart when I was 12. I'm a lot smarter now, thankfully. But, yeah. As for what I was going to do for my 3,500 subscriber special, it is another video game playthrough, and I'll probably do that after the Uranium Nuzlocke is done and Nostalgic Throwdown is finished. I will keep the title a secret, and it will be pretty fun. It won't be as long of a series, anywhere near as long of a series as either Uranium Nuzlocke or Nostalgic Throwdown. Not only because it's a shorter game, but because the parts themselves are going to be way longer. They're probably going to be like an hour apiece, which will probably give you enough of a hint as to what it could be. So, I don't know. Guess away in the comments if you want. If someone can guess the right game, then I will disclose it. Otherwise, not gonna. Lips are sealed. And yeah, the Super Mario Galaxy walkthrough, very much alive. Just Shapes and Beats, very much alive. Nostalgic Throwdown, very much alive. 20GD The Geopocalypse, very much alive. Uranium Nuzlocke, very much alive. Jodan54 Reacts, you already know. Jodan54 Highlights, I hope to revive that series at some point. I've got a big backlog, as you can tell. And looking back, I'm pretty proud of how much we've grown. We hit 1,000 subscribers at the end of July in 2015. We hit 2,000 subscribers at the end of May of 2016. We hit 3,000 subscribers right at the end of May of 2017. And here we are, sort of the beginning of July, hitting 4,000 subscribers. So, if we hit one of these subscriber milestones each year, it's hard to complain. And you know what? Since I'm so far backlogged on series that I'm planning on that I was originally planning on doing for subscriber milestones, maybe it's time that I see a little bit of a drop in how quickly I'm gaining subscribers. That way I can just catch up. You guys are subscribing to me too fast. I need to catch up, you know? I don't know, I love it. I love this. This is the best timeline, you know, we're hitting 4,000 subscribers, learning to drive is a lot easier than I expected, the duck seems to have gone away, at least sort of, and I've got my orientation for RPI in less than 10 days. This is the best timeline. I will also point out, it's pretty funny to see the people, like the new people who don't know about my channel, who are clicking on my Nintendo E3 reaction and they're getting so butthurt about my feelings about Fire Emblem. Let me just put it up front. Everything Awakening and beyond is disgusting to me, okay? Everything before Awakening is okay. But in general, I don't like Fire Emblem. There you go, burn me. But wow, people are even more butthurt than I expected in the comments. I'm having a pretty fun time replying to those comments too, because they're trying so hard to be logical in their complaints about my video when they say that I'm dismissive of Fire Emblem. And they just fall flat on their face. It's so funny to see. I mean, come on. If you're gonna criticize me for disliking Fire Emblem, at least have legitimate criticisms and reasons that I should enjoy the series. And I don't hate literally everything about Fire Emblem, okay? I think the soundtrack is pretty good, and I respect the series for being able to revive itself, because the thing is, Awakening was basically like an ultimatum game. If it didn't sell, that was the end. And I kind of wish it was. And I really don't like the direction Awakening took. And I think a lot of Fire Emblem fans would actually agree with me on that. Like the ones who play like Path of Radiance, Radiant Dawn, the GBA games, a lot of them don't like the newer games. And I know that Fates wasn't exactly well received, so yeah. But yes, keep getting butthurt about my hatred over Fire Emblem. I'm gonna keep not liking the series. With that said, I mean, I've got so many videos to make. As soon as this goes, as soon as I finish recording this video, I'm gonna set up a render for Just Shapes and Beats. I'm gonna set up a recording for Uranium Nuzlocke, and we're gonna get right to work. I'm also gonna get ready to upload the Super Mario Galaxy walkthrough. We got so much stuff going on! Summer's about to kick into full force. I need to start batch recording videos so that I can just schedule them for when I'm gone and actually at my institute. But yeah, we got a lot of work to do. So yeah, I think I should get right to it. Thank you again for 4,000 subscribers. This is freaking awesome, okay? And let's just shoot for newer heights, you know? My goal in 2019 is to hit 5,000. I imagine you all hope to see the same thing. Who knows? Maybe it'll come sooner than later. Only time will tell. Thank you all once again. And with all that said, keep looking forward, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.